Today in the hot seat, we do have a FIFA YouTuber and streamer from Liverpool in England. He used to be in the RAF. It is the one and only V10 Vernon.
How's everyone doing? Hello.
How do you think you're going to do today then, Vernon? What's your FIFA knowledge like?
You don't want to start with excuses, do you? I'm going to full send it and give it 120 million% like I always do. But I am new to Ultimate Team, but I don't want that to be an excuse. FIFA 19 was my first really proper one. I'd had to go and build a few squads prior, but I would like to get the people watching, or whoever obviously wins, 12,000 FIFA points or more, but obviously my ideal goal would be to be the first FIFA millionaire. So yeah.
Yeah, 12k is like the good benchmark to go for.
Yeah, I'd be satisfied, but yeah, best no.
We'll
if it's a 60-40, Mr. Pingu, it's getting sent. I'm sending it. I'm sorry.
I like that. I think a lot of people, I think Danny Aaron's, for example, got to 50,000. He could have maybe swung. If he did swing, he would have been wrong, but
yeah,
maybe he would have had that chance of getting the first 100,000 FIFA points. But nevertheless, let's get straight into these questions. 15 questions, 3 lifelines, a possible 100,000 FIFA points. Best of luck, Vernon. Let's play Who Wants to Be a FIFA Millionaire. Question number 1 is for 100 FIFA points. Which of the following nations were knocked out of Euro 2020 first? Is it A, Scotland, B, England, C, Wales, D, France?
Okay, well, what a question to come up, because this has come up a lot in videos recently. So just to run through it again, the options were, did you say, was it England first, then Scotland?
Scotland, England, Wales, France.
Okay, I am quite certain it is Scotland, but then when you say first, I can't say for certain. They're going to be fuming at me, but I think Wales did go through. Like, I think they did go through, and so many people are going to be angry at me, but I'm going to have to say, I know Scotland are definitely out, and France and England are through, so I'm going to say Scotland.
Yeah, the Welsh people might not be too happy with that, but you do have the correct answer. It is Scotland. I thought it'd be nice just to get some, recent trivia
I appreciate
it,
but you must get the most second guessing ever on the series.
Yeah.
So.
People get really nervous when they get into these questions. Which of the following titles does Nicklas Bendtner have? Is it A, Lord, B, King, C, Prince, or D, Sir?
Oh wow, Nicklas Bendtner, my mate Col is gonna go crazy. I would say the most logical one for me would be Lord. Because people are going to laugh at this, but is Sir native to the UK? I don't know whether people knighted the Sir, it's just a UK-based thing. Nicklas Bendtner, what a man, by the way. Lord. I feel like I've heard that before.
I don't know if he officially has this title, but it's what he's known as. Let me clarify that, because I don't think he's actually a Lord or a King, basically.
Oh, okay, so go through
them
again.
It's like a nickname. Lord, King, Prince, Sir.
My days. It's not even FIFA trivia, that's just football trivia, and it's one of them you don't know.
Yeah, both these first two are football, pretty much.
It's just got to be logical. I go with me gut's Lord. I mean, I'm not going to take 100 FIFA points to get a 7.5 or 5k pack or whatever, even though we don't use them in RTG, but I'm going to say Lord and just hope that I'm not the worst one ever.
There has only been one person that hasn't got 1,000 FIFA points before. You weren't 100% sure on this one. It's not exactly FIFA trivia, but you do have the correct answer. It is Lord. Well done.
Wow.
I thought I'd just put this one in. I think somebody suggested it in the comments, I'm not going to lie.
Thanks.
I could have worded the question a little bit more towards nickname than
I thought it was like an official title. I was thinking,
yeah.
I'm sure he didn't go to the Buckingham Palace with the Queen.
Question number 3 is for 300 FIFA points. Who scored the very first goal at Euro 2020? Is it A, Ciro Immobile, B, Lorenzo Insigne, C, Caglar Sionchu, or D, Mira Demiral?
Okay, so obviously the first opening game was Italy, wasn't it? Okay.
Who did they play against? If there's Sionchu and Demiral.
It's that Turkey, isn't it? They played Turkey.
Did you not watch the first game, Vernon?
Well, I'll be honest, no, because I'm either recording, editing, or doing streaming. A little random one. So Sionchu, I don't feel like it was him. Did they win 2-0? Italy won 2-0. I'm quite sure now that I think of it. They started off to a fly. Did they actually? Yeah, Turkey had a stinker. They did, and I'm sure something in my brain telling me it was like 3 or 4-0. I don't know if that's right, but I feel like they done well, and everyone jumped on the Italy bandwagon straight away. And so, who'd say Immobile or Insigne? Is that they the 2 Italian players there that you said?
They are the 2 Italians, but one of these Turkish players might have scored an own goal.
Oh, it rings a bell. Yes, it does ring a bell. It's that Juventus or Piemonte Calcio Demirbal guy. I'm pretty certain he scored an own goal. Actually, yeah. I feel like
Have I just unlocked that knowledge for you?
Yeah, because obviously I'm thinking goals, as in like if someone scored. Yeah. I'm thinking
the very first goal. Officially, it's the own goal.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take your answer with Demiral. It is the correct answer. Well done.
Oh.
Again, I think these first 3 questions, nothing to do with FIFA, and it kind of shows I've not played FIFA in about a month, so I've just had to lob in some Euro questions.
Yeah. No, I appreciate your help, by the way, like, because I don't want to mug myself off, but...
Yeah, I was like, you are technically right in thinking that Italy won really well, but I didn't want to, like, the own goal was something that, I don't know.
But do you know what's
weird? I'm not recording
in
about a month, guys.
Do you know what's weird? I didn't think it wasn't Immobile or... There was a guy who scored a goal for them in another game. If you'd have said him, I would have been close to... Who was it? There was a...
Locatelli?
Yeah, there was someone like that, yeah. And if that name would have come up, I probably would have been out straight away, because I remember that being the goal scorer.
It must be a Scouse thing with going out early, because if I
Rob.
didn't give you that, you and Rob at the minute, just struggling in these first few.
Something in the water down here, or up here, depending on where you're watching.
Question number 4 is for 500 FIFA points. Which of the following ratings is Team of the Season moments Digne on FIFA 21 Ultimate Team?
I know this.
Is A, 84, B, 86, C, 88, or D, 90?
I know this for 1,000,000%, because he is one of my heroes, and 90 is definitely a 1,000,000%. And I feel like for the question you could have put higher because he's a beast, but I'm going to lock in 90 because I just love him. If I got this wrong, this will be embarrassing, but I'm very sure it's 90. Digne.
And that is the correct answer. Well done.
I think this is the
first. This is the first one that you've been quite confident with.
Yeah.
And it's actually FIFA related, so
yeah,
maybe my fault of the first few. Yeah, and Everton. I thought I'd give you that one as well, just to help you out along the way.
Brilliant.
Question number 5 is for 750 FIFA points. Which of the following Madrid Path to Glory players are the highest rated? Is it A, Vinicius Jr., B, Eder Militao, C, Eden Hazard, or D, João Felix?
I, again, don't want to jump the gun, but I feel like it's bang obvious, because I know they're both Hazard's got one, and I know what, obviously one does in the Madrid based and one is. It's got to be Eden Hazard, because he's got that many high-rated cards. Now, I don't know if it goes off like the road to the finals or that, but I'm going to lock in Eden Hazard, because I know Militao's got one, but it's probably about 90, low 90s. Vinicius might be 92, 92. I'll say Eden Hazard. I don't want to waste anyone's time. I'm going to send, I told you I would send Eden Hazard, please. Whatever letter or option that was.
And that is the correct answer, Robert Vernon. Yeah, 95 Hazard, Militao 92, Vinicius 93, same with Felix.
Oh, okay. I should know. Felix had got him yesterday.
Yeah, if you watch this video in about a month's time and Belgium get knocked out and Brazil and obviously Portugal get further on, then the question will be completely different. Yeah. So I can't wait for the interactions in the comments then.
Vic and I, bro.
Question number 6 is for 1,000 FIFA points. Which of the following Newcastle players have the following dynamic image? Is it A, Alan Saint-Maxim, B, Joseph Willock, C, Callum Wilson, or D, Golinton?
It's definitely Willock, and I might either trying to be too brainy, but I think he's from Arsenal originally, or Lonan. And yes, that's a player of the month, because it's a great image. It's got to be Willock. I feel like, do you know when you're second guessing yourself, because when it's popped up, I'm like, I feel like I definitely know this, but you think, do you know it? I've misread the question. So basically, the question to run through it is, who is this out of the following people?
Basically,
yeah.
I'm
going to say it's Willock then. Yeah.
And that is the correct answer. You're guaranteed 1,000 now. I thought it would be one that, it depends on who the guest was, might have not known, because he's obviously got that player of the month card, but
yeah,
not many people did it.
No, I didn't do it, but with
So
the
yeah,
squad
bit of a
builders,
niche
you
one.
see it, don't you? So I'm quite lucky because the squad builders made me see it, otherwise I wouldn't know.
Path to Glory player can be: is it A, 86, B, 88, C, 90, or D, 92?
What is the lowest trade? What did you say?
Tradable.
Sorry?
Tradable rating
And
of a Path to Glory player.
and the options were, sorry.
86, 88, 90, 92.
I've got in my head that no one ever wants to pack that Uruguay guy. And I think he's 90 rated. Nunandez. I think that's him, but that doesn't mean that he's the lowest rated tradable one. Oh, damn. I don't think there's any lower than that though, but I'm thinking is that he might be in Team 2. I think he's in Team 2, so there might be people lower than Team 1. Unless it's just flat across the board, which it obviously is by the question. Oh no. Lowest rated tradable Path to Glory player. Again, I feel like just sending it, but then that's just because I know he's 90 rated and no one wanted to pack him doesn't mean that that's the lowest rating, does it? I can't use a lifeline here though. So it was 86, 88, 90, did you say? And 92?
Yeah, 92.
Oh man.
How confident are you? What percentage?
I'd say like 70, 75. Because who was in Team 1 that was poor? Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to think. Who was in Team 1 that was... Who didn't... I don't remember seeing any 88s, bro. Anyway, it's not 86. I don't think it's 86. But I don't know that.
Yeah, I've got you 3 lifelines.
I know. But I'll trigger myself because if it ends up being 90 and I've used one when I'm quite sure, then Path to Glory. I know we haven't got a time limit, have we? Like oh, okay, so it's not like 30 seconds or a minute. Well, I've gone past that anyway. Team 1. Who did I pack in Team 1 Path to Glory? It was only last week. Oh man, it was like Delict and all that, I think. Oh, bro. I know Delict's higher rated than 90 though. 88. I really don't want to use a 50-50 here, but I don't want to go out straight away. I'm laughing at Robin then going out straight away. I really want to send it. I told you I'm like this. This is my problem, Mr. Pingu. I am one of them people. Is there an 88 tradable? Oh.
50-50? Or are you going to send it?
Don't want a 50-50 here, but I can't go. God, Vern. It's not hard, and everyone watching is going to be screaming, going, "You've said it all!" Like, but then there could be people actually going, "Oh dear, he's going to send it." Oh wow. Oh, bro, I don't know what to do because I'm quite sure. I am quite sure, lad. Who else is there? I'm sorry, I'm just going to have a little think, lads, because I've got my little notepad here. Who was in Team 1? Was it Havertz? Obviously, these are high rated. I'm trying to think, is there a lower rated one? This one's got Klosterman, who's 90 as well. I'm tempted to use the 50-50 and I'm talking myself into it and out of it. But I don't know. It's really not a hard question. I don't think I know. It's like if you know, you know, but it's just a second guessing scenario. Just staring into space, just thinking. Who was the stinker of last week? When it come out, was we saying, oh no, you definitely don't want this player, or, and if so, what was their rating? The Glory players. I've just got that Nunes guy or whatever, Nandez in my head. I'm gonna kick myself taking the 50-50, but I still don't want to just go out now. But then if I do the 50-50 and it comes up, say, 88 and 90, I know it's 90 or there. It's not 92, obviously, and at 86, I'm quite certain. So it's between them two. But if them two are left, I'm in the same position and I'm down. Oh, Nandash, 90 races.
What are you gonna do then, Vernon?
I know, sorry lads.
Send it or 50-50?
I'm sorry for taking ages, lads. I'm just gonna... I don't want to regret it. Tradeable. That's the key word here, tradeable as well. I'm reluctantly going to do the 50-50, lads. I'm fuming with myself. I'm almost certain, but I'm going to not waste the time.
So Vernon chooses 50-50, and the two remaining answers are 90 and 92.
90 then, definitely. It is.
And that is the correct answer. Well done, Vernon.
I know,
that was a torturous question for you.
I know.
So the reason
sorry.
The reason I had to put tradable in the question is because the silver stars start as a 70, and obviously they're a lot lower rated. So that's why. But yeah, 90 was the lowest.
I was there. It's just I'm too. I just like I said. I don't. It's like 60, 70%. It's not good enough. Yeah.
Before becoming an icon, who was the final team Michael Essien played for on FIFA 17 Ultimate Team? Just a bit of backlog. Vernon's only played since FIFA 19, was it? So, but you might know where, like, his path career basically. So maybe you'll know. Is it A, AC Milan, B, Panathinaikos, C, Chelsea, or D, Sabale?
Oh.
Hopefully it's Sabale. Sabale, maybe?
Okay. And I know. So I don't know whether you're allowed to answer this. Has he played for all of these teams? Or is that not? Yeah. I was going to say I recognise these. Don't know whether the keyword does he say on FIFA Ultimate Team or it's just his last team in general.
On FIFA Ultimate Team.
That's Sabale. I don't know where they're from, but I don't recognise that name. So are they even on Ultimate Team? Everyone could be like, you messing? But I don't. Panathinaikos. And I know I've got a feeling he obviously was at Chelsea. I feel like AC Milan. I mean, initial thoughts was AC Milan, but then he's not just gonna. Oh, actually, I had AC Milan. And what FIFA was this?
17.
FIFA 17, before my time. 31. Oh wow. Now this is where the 50-50 would have come in handy because I don't have a strong clue, to be honest. Michael Essien. I think
he ended as a silver card at one of these clubs.
Panathinaikos. That one out at me, to be fair. Bendtner. It's not Chelsea, and that's again. I don't want to fish for information and look like I'm cheating. But can you tell me whereabouts that is, or can you not tell me that?
To be honest.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna rule that out.
I'm gonna be frankly honest with you.
Surely Panathinaikos then, because. But then is he gonna have a 74 rated card at AC Milan? See, once I've took one lifeline, I just feel like I've risked it then, and I sort of knew now I don't know is more logical, but I've just got a feeling that it makes sense to say Panathinaikos, because at Chelsea it's not, that's Sale or whatever that is, I don't think they're on Ultimate Team. AC Milan, that did ring a bell when I first come on, but did he finish on a silver card at AC Milan? That's not unheard of, because you've got that Jesus guy at Roma who was a brilliant card and then is a silver now at Roma or Roma FC because they haven't got the rights. Oh, Panathinaikos, is it them? I really want to say it. It's so when you're in the hot seat.
What are you going to send, Vernon? What are you going to send?
The pressure's on. What are we on? 2,000 FIFA points. Oh, what?
Three.
This is 4-3.
This is 4-3.
And how many have we got right so far? Then it's like 5, 6, 7.
7 right.
Doing all right. Something's telling me like it was before that. It's defo Panathinaikos. I'm gonna need help further down the line, man. It's just bowing out early. Then right. So Sale, surely not them. Chelsea, no. AC Milan. But he doesn't seem the type. It's so risky, but it's in my nature. I'm just gonna say Panathinaikos and just cry about it. I'm not even looking. That's my final answer, Mr. Pingu. I'm not looking. I feel like so bad. Oh, I just can't see it.
Just one sec, Vernon.
I can't. Thinking of a badge with they changed their badge to. I know what their old badge was, but I feel like I can picture it like a clover sort of thing.
It wasn't Milan or Chelsea.
Oh God!
Question is whether Sabale.
I'm calling them Sale as well, not even Sabale. Oh, if it's them, well, I don't even know where that is on the planet. So
You do have the correct answer. It's Panathinaikos. I think they're in the Azerbaijan league. I could be wrong though, but I think that's where I saw them. But I didn't want to give. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if they're at the Azerbaijan league, but I'm pretty sure.
I'm having palpitations, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's honestly, don't worry. I'm so honoured to be on here, but it's you want to get on, and then when you hear it's not nice, bro.
Question number 9 is for 4,000 FIFA points. Which of the following South American countries do not have a Path to Glory player on FIFA 21 Ultimate Team? Is it A, Uruguay, B, Chile, C, Colombia, or D, Ecuador?
Oh, wow. Right. So which of the following do not have a Path to Glory? Well, we've already spoken about the Uruguay one.
There's one straight away.
Venezuela, I always get mixed up like that. It looks a bit like Ecuador, but it probably doesn't. And I think Martinez has got one. What was the other two nations? Sorry.
Chile and Colombia.
Chile. Whoa. Which of these have not got one?
Yep.
I feel like Chile, hasn't Alexis Sanchez got one, and Sanchez from Spurs? But is he from Colombia? Ecuador. Did you say Ecuador? No.
Yep.
Must be Ecuador then, because Colombia... yeah, so Chile have definitely got Alexis Sanchez. Nandez is the guy who was on before, the lowest rated one. And Venezuela. So, yeah, it's going to be Ecuador, which I was getting mixed up with Colombia as well. Yeah, Ecuador, Mr. Pink. God's sake. Oh, yeah, sorry, I have to say that. Yes, final answer.
And that's the correct answer. Well done, Vernon. That was a bit of an easier one because you obviously knew about the Uruguay, and then you could rule out Sanchez, and then you sorted. Question number 10 is for 5,000 FIFA points. Which of the following icons did not exist on FIFA 18 World Cup mode? Is it A, Rui Costa, B, Ruud Gullit, C, Carlos Puyol, or D, Diego Maradona? Did you play the 18 World Cup mode, Vernon?
As you well know, no one never. God. Oh dear. Yeah. Sign for mud. Oh, okay.
You do have your 2 lifelines, of course,
I know.
still.
Okay. Maradona. This might be so silly. It's just gotta be. It's got like he's got to have got one. So I can't see it being him. So you said Gullit, Puyol, and who's the other one?
Rui Costa.
Do you know? For some reason, everyone might laugh. I've got a feeling it might be Gullit, but I don't know why I think that. Why would I think it's Gullit doesn't have one? Puyol. And when was this? 18, 17? Because Puyol, had he retired by then? I think he would have. Maybe, just. Not long. Could be that then. That could be what I'm thinking of. I would honestly say, my heart saying Huller or Puyol, and it could be so funny because Huller obviously is what up there the best icons on FIFA ever. If not the best in some people's arguments. So I'd be mad to think he wouldn't be on it, but I don't know why. I feel like it's a bit of a sneaky one. I don't know reason why I didn't even play. Rui Costa. I feel like he would have just been on it. Oh dear. I'm not going to waste Tom's knowledge on it because I know he'll know this for fact. And oh,
I'm sure that's a good lifeline then.
Yeah, I know that makes sense, but I'm thinking, do I need him for something that for him that might be more challenging that he can work out because he's a like brain box sometimes. Do I ask the audience? But then can they sometimes just be like trolls? I've got a feeling it's Hull, you know, and I don't know why. That could be so silly. Puyol, he must have retired maybe by then, so we're going back 4 years. Maybe he hadn't though, or maybe he just hadn't got on the game. Yeah, I'm gonna ask the audience, mate, because I think Tom was like, Werner, you messing, and he just have.
So Werner's uses Ask the Audience, and we do have the percentages back in. With 5.3%, we do have Rui Costa, Ruud Gullit with 58%, Carlos Puyol with 26.7%, and Diego Maradona with 10%. So what are you going to go for, Vernon?
I'm a little bit frustrated. I said, Joe, what? I'm going to say Gullit because something's telling me, which seems bizarre, but I'm going to lock in. Final answer, Gullit, my mate. Unless I'm getting trolled.
And that's the correct answer, well done. Obviously a good percentage of the audience have helped you there. You had that inkling as well, but it's nice to just...
Did you throw that in because it's a curveball, or not? Is that what you've done because you are?
I think it got suggested by somebody in the comments, so...
It is a curveball, isn't it? And I don't know why I knew, like, I had an inkling it would be him, because normally you'd be like, oh yeah, Maradona's a given, and so's Gullit, but there we go.
Question 11 is for 6,000 FIFA points. Which of the following players have the following face card stats? Is it A, Thiago Alcantara, B, Luka Modric, C, Milan Pjanic, or D, Marco Verratti?
Oh, damn. Where's Oakelfish when you need them?
Okay, Oakley started this style of question, and he actually got it wrong last week, so...
Scratch that.
Even the person that is very specialised in this area did struggle, but I did give him a very tricky one, to be fair. I think, what did I give him? It was like a card with like 90 shooting, 70 pace, and about 82 dribbling. And the choices are like Kane, Suarez, and Benzema, and Ilicic. Right. And I think the card itself was actually Suarez, but he went for Kane. But very similar cards.
Oh dear. Okay, well.
But do you know this week's card?
Do I know which? Sorry.
Do you know who
just
that is?
Just looking at that card. Off the top of my head, no, I couldn't just be like, oh yeah, that's... I mean, I'd say if I had an inkling at the start, I slightly lean towards Verratti, but I don't know that. So the choices were... It's so weird, you've told me the choices, and because one sticks in my head, the rest have gone out to me. Was it Verratti?
Yeah. Pjanic, Modric, and Thiago.
Pjanic, Modric, and Thiago. Oh no.
Very good passes.
Yeah, I see what you've done there.
You do have you phone a friend if you do want to ask Tom and see if he knows. He's pretty good.
Yes, the only thing is, even though I'm thinking Verratti, I do feel like Modric might be stronger than 62. Did you say Rakitic as well? I'll write them down so you don't have to tell me again. So,
Modric, Thiago, Pjanic, Verratti.
Thiago. Oh, okay. Modric, Pjanic.
You're just giving yourself more options to choose from.
What a shock. Pjanic. Right. Thiago has got good dribbling. Have they all got good dribbling though? Could be Thiago. Could it? But then isn't his passing? I mean, if you had thumbs up on there, the most thumbs up, it was like 99, then it'd be Thiago. And if you know what I mean by that, then you know. Because Thiago puts the thumb up like 50 times a game, supposedly. Just having a look at the image here now. 72 shooting. It's so tough. Dribbling 64p. Are these all quite close, I presume, then? Like, is this quite
Similar stats, yeah.
Am I giving Modric better physical than 62? Yeah, I go with Pjanic. And what are we on now? Question and
this is for 6,000. You got one more after for the 12k.
Oh, okay.
So you need to get this one and the next one right.
And
you might know the next one.
Oh.
So
I'm thinking he said to message him in the Discord now if I need him.
Yeah. Do you need him?
We could be close, yeah. We could be close at needing him. Modric.
Shall we get him in here?
Tom, is it your time? Will he just laugh at me though for this? Do you think? Will he be like, I
think it's a tricky question. It is a tricky question.
It's so hard, isn't it? Like,
shall I get him?
I'm quickly gonna feel like for some reason between Verratti originally, like I said, sorry, if you can hear me clicking, I'm clicking on the Discord with Blummin. Well, not the Discord, sorry, the messages with Tom and your message, and thinking, do I ask him? Mm-hmm. I feel like, so just to rule out Modric, I feel like he's stronger than that. I know he's old, like, and he's a baller, but I feel like he's stronger than that. So surely logic. Do you feel like I might have jumped, of your experience, I might jump into, like, you know, using the lifelines too hasty without actually working out because I don't.
No, I think you use the lifelines when you're not 100% sure. I think that's the best way to do it, because if you're not sure, I've seen it in the past where people swing and just get it wrong.
Yeah.
Shall we get Tom in then?
I'm thinking, now that I've got it here, like I wrote it down, and not Modric, I've crossed him off. I had Rakitic who's crossed off, who's not even on the list. Thiago or Verratti. Thiago or Verratti. They're both good dribbling. Pace. Is Verratti slow though? I wonder if there's a stat here you've got that's quite key. Verratti classes, is he centre mid? They're all centre mids, is that right? All centre mids. Got a feeling it might be Thiago or Verratti. For the memes, I'm actually going to go, because I said about the thumbs up, lad. I've got a feeling it might be, looking at it, it might be Thiago. What's this wise? What will this take me to? Sorry, lad. Just one away from the
6,000.
I don't want to give people 12,000 FIFA points. Thiago! I've got to send it. Oh my days. Final answer. It's the thumbs up, like I said, if you have thumbs up. It's for the memes, because I'm an Everton fan, if anyone's wondering. Oh no. I'm shaking.
Modric did have much better passing. So
okay. Oh, so I'm giving him physical. Yeah, sorry.
I think Pjanic has also got better passing.
I'm literally shaking it.
So you're down to Verratti and Thiago. I think they both have very similar pace.
It was my initial instinct, but I've gone for the memes.
But I think the stats that really made the difference between Verratti and Thiago are those dribbling and defending stats. And you do have the correct answer. It's Thiago. Well done, Bendtner. Don't know how you've pulled that one out, but you did take your time and eventually did get the right answer.
Verratti's my instinct one. And as I'm looking round, I'm thinking, now, I'm thinking about the defensive thing. What's the defensive? I don't know if you've got it in front of you. The Verratti.
I think Verratti's got about 78.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's a bit bulldogish like approach, you know, like the Tevez saying.
Yeah.
And I just done it for the memes because of the thumbs up and that. That's literally the reason why. Oh my days.
So now, we're one question away, and you've got a lifeline to potentially get 12,000 FIFA points. Question number 12 is for 12,000 FIFA points. Which of the following positions has Alessandro Florenzi never been on any FIFA Ultimate Team? Is it A, CDM, B, centre mid, C, right mid, or D, right wing?
I was hoping you'd say right back. Because he obviously has been, so I was going to rule that out. Florenzi.
He's right back most of the time, so I thought I'd just
no.
take that one.
Right,
out.
I don't think Lod... he's been on the game for a while. Now, obviously, CDM... I feel like he's got a special card this year as CDM. I think. Right wing. I mean, again, no, I won't say. I was going to say he's been on FIFA for ages, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to look like anyone, like I'm getting anything from you. So, CDM, centre mid, right wing. And initially, I'd say centre mid or right wing. That'd be my initial one. Like, if I was to narrow it down, if I had the 50-50, that'd be good because of. I think. Just think if you it's just one of them. I can't figure out. No, last one, because obviously what people can't see, like you've sent me an image so I can sit here and look at the image and visualize stuff. This is just, if you don't know, you don't know. So I am going to be, again, I'm going to go to Tom, because I don't know. Tom, I need your help, bro. And yeah, I'm not going to tell him if you've pointed on because you'll just laugh. But the question is...
Brilliant.
Which of the following positions has Alessandro Florenzi never been on any FIFA Ultimate Team? And so,
oh God,
I know. So it's A, CDM, which I've got a feeling he's got one this year. That there, so don't. B, centre mid. C, right mid, and D, right wing.
It's either right mid or right wing. He's definitely got a CM and a CDM card because his footies card back on like FIFA 16, that's a CM. I'm 99% sure that's a CM, that card.
Yeah.
And then the CDM is definitely this year with his Path for Glory because Verratti's a CM and he's a CDM.
Just like send it
down to a 50-50.
Yeah.
Right mid or right wing? I would if it's a low amount of FIFA points, I would probably say right wing because that's the one that doesn't make any sense.
This is secure 12,000 FIFA points and last lifeline.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. I would definitely be going right mid, right wing, but it's up to you. I'm trying to think why he would have ever had a right wing card. I can imagine like as he's a right back most of the time, he could have had a right mid card easier than he could have had a right wing card. But it is one of those questions that could quite easily be right wing.
And it's one of them you don't know, do you? Know what I mean?
I can't think of a card where he would have been a right wing. I'm trying to think of all the different promos throughout the years, like shapeshifters. I don't think. See, he hasn't actually had that many cards in the last like 3 years. I don't think.
And he does never have right wing back, does he, to go right wing? It's sort of like it's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's difficult, mate. I'm not. I mean,
it's
I'm not
hard on that, isn't it? He's a harsh man.
Sure.
He's a harsh man, is Mr. Pingu.
So 12,000 FIFA points will make harsh.
He doesn't want you to win.
I'm trying to send it for the culture now. I think I will. I know walking away, but you know me, Tom. I'm a full sender, lad. So are we both in agreement that I've right wing? If you had to send it, is that where we would send?
If I had to send it, I would be going right wing, just on the basis that he's more likely to have received a right mid card because of a performance. Because if I think about it, like realistically, what promo could there have been where he got like a card that wasn't like a central midfielder?
It's only shapeshifters was a card.
Yeah, I mean like foot birthdays and stuff throughout the years. I think most of the time he is like CM or CDM. That's how he's end up getting this like stigma of always getting the central midfield card whenever there is a promo. So I can't think of a time when he wouldn't have got.
I'm not going to blame you, lads. Let's go for right wing and send it. That's what we do, Tom, don't we, bro? Come on.
He always sends it, and he lies to me when he takes a penalty as well. That's the other thing.
What a bad friend.
You were right with the CDM and centre mid. Obviously, he's got the Path to Glory this year and the foot birthday centre mid, and I think he's got another centre mid and another promo, but I can't remember. So we're down to the two right-sided positions. Obviously, he's had a right back card, so didn't want to put that in the question.
I did ask you to,
easy. And unfortunately for you, it was actually right mid. He did start the game as a right winger, 74 rated silver. Then he went for 76 rated.
That is you
gold.
are a stinker.
No, he had a gold right wing as well.
I don't care what you say, mate. You're a stinker.
If you guys ever watched on FIFA 15 Road to Roma, you know.
What's Road to Roma?
I think that's the series I did.
Oh, well,
brilliant.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Hey, don't worry, lads.
I didn't realise that Luke would be enough of a snake to put his silver card from FIFA. Like FIFA
No. He had a gold card as well.
Yeah. How convenient. How convenient.
But it got upgraded midway through the game.
Wait, so how many FIFA points did he get?
1.
Oh.
He's got 1 because he got the 12,000 wrong.
We were so close, lads. Right. It is what it is.
You got close, but yeah, he actually had on FIFA 15 as well. He had a right wing card, and then he had an inform right back and a team of the season right back. So he had a couple of years on the right wing. So
that's bonkers. I can't believe you ever have a right wing card.
I thought that is EA. Right mid is clever because it's like 3-5-2 in the Serie A. You'd think, it just goes on the right.
Exactly.
But that's why I did the question, because it's
stinky.
Logic. Yeah, logic.
It is what it is.
Question number 13 would have been for 25,000 FIFA points. Which of the following Path to Glory players have the highest physical stat? Is it A. Acuna, B. Zachariah, C. Marcos Llorente, or D. Davinson Sanchez? You can just do quick fire now, Vernon. You could just literally whatever you think straight away.
I think it's between Zachariah and Sanchez. I would just say naturally. Okay, so quick fire. I would go for. I'd say Davinson Sanchez, but it could be Zachariah.
It was actually Marcos Llorente. He's got 90, because basically he's got his team of the season card, and then on top of that, the Path to Glory. I think that's why he's got
so
more
that's how these the upgrade on their most recent cards?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Well, there we go then.
Because obviously Zachariah and Sanchez have had. I don't think Davinson Sanchez has even had a special card other than this, so that's why. I think he's got like 93, same as Zachariah, but Llorente's got 95. And tricky question, but I thought it was a decent one. Question number 14 would have been for 50,000 FIFA points. Now, as Vernon literally has only played since FIFA 19, I'd be amazed if he gets this right. What is the rating difference between Jamie Vardy's first ever Ultimate Team card and his highest ever rated Ultimate Team card? Is it A, 28, B, 30, C, 32, or D, 34?
Highest ever card would be, I don't.
So one of his team seasons. Do you know what rating they were?
96, 7, maybe 96.
And then just take off one of these numbers.
And the answers were again, sorry, what?
28, 30, 32, 34.
34, I'm going to say, I think 96. I don't know why, but what was B again?
30.
30.
Nice and round.
30 off. You've been very low though, because he's like literally come from 0 to hero. We'll go with B. It doesn't really matter. B, yeah.
Doesn't really at this point, but it was actually 28. He started as a 68 and went to a 95. Hopefully those mathematics are correct. But we'll find out we'll find out at the weekend if the comments roast me or not. We'll have to wait and see. I think I'm pretty sure it's right. But yeah, let's find out if you do know this final question. I don't know why you would, because it's on FIFA 16.
Great.
Which of the following positions was Gareth Bale's highest ever rated international man of the match card on FIFA 16 Ultimate Team? So he had 2 different cards on that year's game as international man of the matches. Is it A, right wing, B, cam, C, centre forward, or D, striker?
Wales, for some reason we got instinct.
Yeah, is it Euro 2016 obviously?
Yeah, so I think like me England's like saying striker, because that's where he would play out for them, and for the sake of the time, just quickly go through them. So right wing, striker, cam, and centre forward. Did you say? Centre forward's a bit of a random one throw-in, but obviously if it links into cam centre forward, I'll say ST, my mate, but again I feel like it's a bit of a sneaky one, and it could well be CF, but.
And it was actually cam, and
so none of them.
Just for you, no, just it was a cam. But I think he had a striker or a white. The other international man of the match was a striker, I'm pretty sure. So you got pretty well. I think you've done rather well for saying you've only played since 2019 to get pretty much 11 in a row. I think the Thiago question was really good to kind of narrow it down between Verratti and.
It was more the defensive stats. That's what, and then obviously I thought, well, if I can't decide between the two, but the defensive, I feel like I said, he's a bit more aggressive. Then I feel like his defender would be better, and then I went for the memes just because it's Liverpool. Because I said the thumbs up, I just thought I'll just say Thiago, because I was just trying to get to that safety net of 12,000. It's not Tom's
Yeah,
fault.
Nearly.
Yeah.
One away. Tom's fault. Tom's fault.
Clever question.
He should have come in clutch with that right wing gold Florenzi colour, but clearly
Wasn't to
didn't
be,
remember.
lad.
But nevertheless, we've had a decent episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to have a lie down, a paracetamol now, mate. But it's been a pleasure. I appreciate you inviting me on, lad. Honestly, thank you.
Yeah. Make sure you guys go over to Vernon's channel, check him out, give him a sub, and we'll catch you all next time.